Hey, couple triggers with the Glock on my side. Riding, hanging out the window, screaming, who wanna die? Savage left, Alec with 100 bad habits. Say I need prayer, all I need is my ratchet. Pull a swing with the blade, then I pray over dead prey. Banging great to my grave, Millie Rock. Stop, I say, what that mean? I don't know. To about 4 hands today, sipping lean, dying slow. Drugs make me feel okay. Fuck that paper, turn to ash. Walk away and start to laugh. Ha 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 ha. No more, I got cash, cash, cash. And cars and bras. Hit that 7-figure mark without an A and all. Scarecrow walking in the fog. Life got worse than it was before.
Probably cop a script with Roxy. Probably cop. Probably cop a script with Roxy. Y'all be kinda sloppy. Got me dodging all these body bag 'em in the lobby. Drop me out the rolling alcohol and then the pop a fucking oxy. I'm a zombie, I'm a motherfucking dead man walking. Speak on naughty name, it's just another dead man talking. Got these dead man stalking, copy silhouette chalky. Tighten out your problems, just another red-handed hawking. Cherry flavor dip, Ruby got the chicken head squawking. Do it how I does it, yeah, fuck the way they say it. Talk me, please fucking up. Plague bleeding for diseases, so y'all get the fuck up off. Only say cheese.
I circumflex, you circumflex.
Frame freeze, command the lead on these fucking paparazzi Austin.
I'm here, bitches. How y'all doing? Welcome. What's up?
Slow down and I will do it my way.
How y'all doing? Bro, what did you link me? Like, do you see the fucking title of the stream? What do you think, I'm not gonna talk about it? Don't make me click shit. It's not easy, okay? I don't like that. Make it the stream title and then don't talk about it. How can I not talk about it if I did it? I did it. It was me. I did it. I did it. It was me who did it. Me and only me. It's all about me. Okay. First things first, we watched the Dune trailer. Okay? That's the most important thing.
It's breathtaking.
Breathtaking.
When you see sand here, imagine water. If you dive in, you can't reach the bottom.
You dive in.
Yes, it's called swimming.
I don't believe you.
In the shadows of Arrakis lie many secrets. But the darkest of them all may remain. The end of House Atreides. Your father didn't believe in revenge.
Cringe.
What if Paul Atreides were still alive?
Have you ever had a dream about your first ride?
Don't try to impress anyone. You're brave, we all know that. Be simple. Be direct. Nothing fancy.
I understand. Nothing fancy.
You will never lose me, Paul Atreides.
It's that chick. Oh my god. Dude, she's hot. But it's that chick from the walking game. From the delivery game. This one. She's the chick from the, you know, the game where you deliver stuff. Yeah. You know who I'm talking about.
We gave them something to hope for.
That's not hope!
May thy knife chip and shatter.
Man, okay. Let's go. How many years should we wait for this? How many more years? It's good. One more? Seriously? One more year? Sheesh, man. Really? Damn it. Okay. Russia says that we started our counterattack. Let's take a look. The main news for today. Guys, the main news. The main news is the explosion in the fucking Kremlin. I don't know who did it. It was me. But whoever did it, you should check out his stream at twitch.tv/Thompson. Beautiful. That's beautiful, man. Topsama. Topsama bin did that. I've been did that. Okay. Yeah, I didn't want to destroy Kremlin. I did want to, but I decided that I'll just, you know, do a symbolic thing, you know, and attack the flag. Yeah, let's take a look. What anti-air? Attempts to do diversions and attempts to do strikes by Ukrainian troops on the Russian Federation soil and objects will be considered an attack, and the Russian forces will do strikes on the centers of decision making. Including Kyiv. The second is, dude. Fuck, man. Woo. Whoop-de-doo. Whoop-de-fucking-doo. По центрам. Хуесосы все. Ебани, блядь. Обиссяни, нахуй. Just pissed on you, bud. Literally just fucking pissed on you. Feel good about it? Feel good about it? Fuck you. Zelensky found out about the Pentagon secret data leak from the Discord moderator. No. From the network. The White House did not inform him about the incident in advance, the Washington Post says. The president stressed that the leak of the documents caused damage to both Kyiv and Washington. Oh, there was already a nuclear threat, but we'll get into that. The president stressed that the leak of the documents caused damage to both Kyiv and Washington. In addition, it is very unfavorable for the reputation of the United States. He said that he considers the story with them kind of a TV show that helps Russia. Also, the publication Political reports that due to the leak of secret documents, Kyiv refrains from providing information about the counteroffensive, fearing new leaks. Gherkin made a cope post in his is this Vkontakte or some shit? He says, bad morning to everyone. Bryansk region, UAVs attacked a military airfield, Sesha. They damaged a plane that is not flying, AN-124. We have about 10 of such planes, and in total, 55 were built in the history. Trying to rebuild more planes is impossible. Krasnodarsky region, the fuel reservoir is on fire. 1,200 square meters are on fire. 5 firefighting trains and 200 people are trying to put it down. If that many people try to put down Putin, maybe it would have worked, actually. Leningrad region, the fire on the airfield in Hostilisa with the hangars that had helicopters. Oh. Kursk region, another shelling of the village Totkino, 15 houses damaged and gas pipe. No electricity. Kherson region, AFU did a strike on Kakhovka, Nova Kakhovka, Eleshke, Pishchane, Kazachий лагерь, Korsunke, Krinkam, and others. On the left bank of Kherson, they launched 53 shells and 27 mines. Opa. By the way, the Bryansk region railway still is not repaired. It's still fucked. We reported on that in the beginning of the week. Still fucked. Trains cannot move there. Good. Good. Fuck you. But look, yeah, there's a train. What are they riding there, bro? Yeah, it seems like a train. Okay, and it fell down. And it's not moving. And it's evening now. Time 19:45. Like, what are they? Listen, this is Russia reporting. So, who cares? But I feel like this is not a bad idea. From May 9th to May 15th, the armed forces of Ukraine are planning to advance in the direction of Tiraspol in order to start an armed provocation to divert Russian troops. And the second, they will try to seize ammunition depots in the village of Kolbasna. They're saying that we want to attack Transnistria to do a provocation to distract Russian troops. That'd be fucking cool, dude. But according to Rusnia, the armed forces of Ukraine allegedly transferred thousands of military personnel to the Odessa region, were stationed in these hangars and changed their places of deployment. Interesting. We'll see. We'll keep monitoring the situation. But it would be interesting, you know, taking that away from Russia. Zelensky came to visit Finland. There he will meet the heads of government of the Nordic countries. Kherson is closed for several days. The curfew will begin on May 5th and will end on May 8th. That is crazy. A curfew for several days. Bro, I don't even know if my city ever had that. I think maybe we did. I just missed it because I barely go outside. It's just like, oh, there's a war, you know. Politico says that Ukraine hides details of upcoming counteroffensive from allies. No fucking shit. The goal is to prevent data leaks that could harm the operations. Two officials from the EU who are in contact with military leadership of Ukraine are talking about this. The occupiers will be the first to hear about the counteroffensive, but there's a small problem. Stop yawning, bro. Sorry. More quotes from Zelensky on the leak. I have to prepare the country for the occupation, despite the information manipulations. Leaks are not beneficial to either Kyiv or Washington. The United States did not notify about the incident before the publication. Such plums are like a TV show, but at a critical moment they help Russia. President did not confirm the authenticity of the leaked documents. Yesterday there was an attack of Shaheds on Kyiv, but all of them were destroyed. It is the third attack in the last 6 days on the capital where all UAVs, all the threats were destroyed. 100% effectiveness. Based. Israel is fighting Gaza again. What the fuck are those sounds, bruh? That's some crazy birds, dude. Oh, they have birds carrying the missiles. They also have biolaboratories there too. Russia doesn't care about those, huh? This is deoccupied. I'm sorry. I'm getting ahead of myself. In occupied Mariupol, some degenerate is playing Ruski fucking shaman song with a huge fucking speaker. I'm not gonna play that cringe, but look at this. Fucking, did you see the Z fucking buses and shit? Absolute degeneracy. Kill all of them. All right, we have a message from.
Русский солдат, меня зовут капитан Хаймерс, и я держу свое слово. Я не бью по располагам тех секторов,
Captain
откуда
Хаймерс.
я получаю координаты бронетехники из складов с БК. Тебе продолжают врать, что Хаймерсов практически не осталось. Посмотри, в каких условиях мы храним на оттяжке Хаймерсы. Это военные объекты, построенные еще в Советском Союзе. Им не страшны даже ядерные удары. С начала войны не было уничтожено ни одной системы Хаймерс. Русский солдат, продолжай отправлять мне координаты целей, и тогда смерть не обрушится на тебя с неба. В огонь!
CaptainHimars@gmail.com. New superheroes. Okay, we saw that. They immediately said that during this night by the Kiev regime, there was an attempt to hit the Kremlin president's residency by UAVs. Oh wow! They even said that Putin did not get hurt. Who fucking cares? Real Putin is not there anyway. Okay, Zelensky met the Finland president Sauli Niinisti. Is that how you say it? Starting today, Moscow is introducing a ban on the launch of unmanned aerial vehicles. With the exception of the UAVs used by the decisions of state authorities, said the mayor of Russian capital, Sobyanin. So this is the hit in Russia on a oil base or like oil storage facility.
Вот в верхнем левом углу летит.
So there's a UAV on the left. They destroyed one,
Первая сбитая, чуть выше сейчас
unfortunately.
появляется вторая.
But the second one is flying.
Вторая летит навстречу, да, ракета.
And boom, it hits. Good, good, good. That's nice. Love it. More. More! The fucking whore of a fucking cunt, Margarita Simonyan, who is just a propaganda mouthpiece, the director of Russia Today, said that she made a Telegram post saying, maybe we'll start for real now? Oh, man. Cope. Oh, man. You started for real from the beginning, you fucking degenerate. That's funny. Peskov also said that Putin is not gonna... Putin is gonna work in his near Moscow residency of Novo-Ogarevo. Why not in Kremlin? Something happened? What answer will Russia do on this attack? Oh, Putin just hides in a different place? Okay, good answer. Yeah, this is a from the 10th of October 2022. It says Putin warned Kiev about a confident answer or a horrible answer, horrible consequences if Ukrainians will continue their terroristic action on Russian soil. Putin's tough answer, he moved to Novo-Ogarevo. Wow. Crazy. So have you guys been attacking on Russian soil now? We've been doing that for months. Attacking Kremlin, well, first of all, I don't think we did it. I mean, I don't think Ukrainian government did it, because I know who did it. I did it. But other than that, it was for months, yeah. Kursk, Bryansk, all the regions that are near Ukraine, they were getting attacked. Because Russians accumulate troops, their equipment, ammunition, like trains with fuel and aid to the soldiers. Of course we're gonna attack it. Is people walking on the roof? Yeah, 1, 2, because there was two UAVs. You can see 2 guys here. Dude, I wonder what went through their fucking head, right? What went through their head? What do they think? That's it? America's attacking. Cold War began. Oh. They need an excuse to whistle out of holding the victory parade on the 9th. Maybe. Because not enough equipment to actually show it. Press Secretary of the President of Ukraine, Nikiforov, denied claims of Ukraine involvement in the attack on Kremlin. The leader of PMC wanker, Prigozhin, believes that the Ukrainian counteroffensive has already begun. According to him, a sharp activation of Ukrainian troops and aviation is observed in various sectors of the front line. Interesting. Explosion from a different angle, if you care about this. That's funny. On the picture it says, NATO, close the sky over the Kremlin. I love these memes. Listen, if Ukrainian government did it just for the memes, it's fucking based, okay? The White House has seen reports of an attack on the Kremlin but cannot verify them. U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken said, I would take all the data coming from Russia with a lot of skepticism. Let's see what the facts tell us. Wow. True.
Кремль сьогодні вас, Україну, звинувачує у спробі вбивства замовного Путіна. Чому вони роблять це проти України і про вас саме
Kremlin is saying that you want to kill Putin now. Why are they saying that? What would you think about it?
Уявний такий замах.
I'm sorry, I
Вибачте, я вас
I'm sorry, I don't see where you are. Okay, I see you. I see you.
Тепер бачите. Я, знаєте, можу повторити цей меседж. Думаю,
You know, I
це
can
буде
repeat this
зрозуміло для
message,
всіх.
and people will understand this. We
Атакуємо ані Путіна,
are not
ані
attacking
Москву.
Putin,
Ми
Moscow.
боремося
We're
на
just
власній
fighting
території,
with
захищаємо
the occupiers
свої
on
села
our
і
territory.
міста.
We defend our cities and villages. We don't have enough weapons to even do this. So we have a deficit, and we can't use it anything anywhere.
Путіна, ми це трибуналу залишимо.
So whoever attacked Putin, where, you know, it's none of our fucking business. So there was a report that Russia has planes with nuclear bombs.
Legalize nuclear bombs.
Nuking Russia is now legal. They had nuclear bombs on the planes in one of their airfields in Engels. But none of these reports were corroborated by anyone, so more bullshit. So if you've seen that, whatever.
We'll discuss preparation for the next EU sanctions package against Russian aggression, against Russia for this terror, as well as compliance with existing sanctions, which Russia is constantly trying to evade. All of us should remember that the harder we put pressure on aggressor, the faster the aggressor will, the aggression will end. And I believe that this year will be decisive for us, for Europe, for Ukraine, decisive for victory. Thank you, Finland. Thanks, everyone who helps us. Slava Ukraine.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Based. Slava. Didn't I say like 1 year ago that Ukrainians have all these dirty nuclear bombs, which is all bullshit? Yeah, it is bullshit. I don't have any bombs. Nuclear bombs are now legal, though. I can actually, unironically, I can go to a gun shop, gun store, and I can buy a nuclear bomb. Because it's legal now.
Seen the reports.
Open carry nuclear bombs.
I can't in any way validate them. We simply don't know. Second, I would take anything coming out of the Kremlin with a very large shaker of salt. So, let's see. We'll see what the facts are, and it's really hard to comment or speculate on this without really knowing what the facts are.
If Ukraine decided on its own to strike back in Russian territory, the United States would not criticize that.
Again, these are decisions for Ukraine to make.
True, based. It's our decision, and we'll do it again. Because it's illegal now. David Arahamia, which is the head of the presidential office of Ukraine, says the attack on the Kremlin was organized by the Russian oligarchs who came under sanctions. This is the first collective game of the offended club. I hope it won't be the last. Клуб обиженных россиянов. What was it called? The Girkin Club, the Sad Russians Club, whatever. The culprit was caught on photo. Bro, if this is a picture of your naked mother again, I swear to God. Bro, this is classified information. Stop. I can get in trouble with the SBU for this. Holy shit, bro. Chill. I'm not allowed to share that. I'm not allowed to show that. The EU. Let's move on. Don't talk about it. That's our secret weapon. The EU has solved the problem with Ukraine's shell shortage. The EU countries will already hand over to us the ammunition worth... Jesus fuck, this translation is fucking shit. Countries of European Union already are preparing to give us the ammunition from their own warehouses in the sum of 1 billion euros. And then another 1 billion euros EU is going to transfer for further purchases of ammunition for Ukraine. Nice. Medvedev posted another clown fucking post. He's threatening to eliminate Zelensky physically. He says, after today's terroristic act, there's no other options except physically removing Zelensky and his group. We don't even need him to sign the capitulation act. Of course you don't need Zelensky to sign the capitulation act, because you will just capitulate, you know, you will just leave and you will pretend like none of this will ever happened. More elaborated thread. Commissioner Thierry Breton now announcing 500 million euros in new measures to urgently get ammunition to Ukraine. Since the war started, Europe has been on the front line when it comes to providing material, in particular artillery and tanks, but now the key issue is ammunition. The EU has made a commitment to deliver 1 million shells to Ukraine within the next 12 months, says Breton. We've come up with a 3-point plan: new money from EU budget, weapon joint EU purchasing of ammunition, factory ramp-up industrial production. We saw what happened during the COVID crisis. Just because you sign a contract with someone doesn't mean the industry can actually supply what you want, says Breton. You have to help European industry in ramping up capacity. We need a proper management of supply chains. We identified 11 European countries which have a defense industry which can produce 155, 152 millimeter shells, the former Soviet format which Ukraine is using. He has visited all these countries and concluded we still have a real production capacity. It's there. The backstory on this is that EU ammunition purchasing has been delayed by a French insistence that it should be purchased from Europe's defense industry, not America, as part of the goals of strategic autonomy and European sovereignty. Breton himself is from France. The European defense industry needs to see how it can move into the war economy mode, and they're not ready for that yet, says the Commissioner Breton, but the will is there. Yeah, bro, I'm sorry, but it's not the time. When people in Ukraine are fucking dying, it's not the time to say who should support the provide the ammunition. The fuck? EU Commission has just proposed ASAP regulation that will make 500 million available to companies increasing their ammunition production with co-financing of 40% from EU and 60% from national governments and businesses, with a 10% bonus if production is focused in Europe. What is extremely important is that we have these facilities in Europe, says Breton. I think we have a larger base than the one example of our allies, USA, have today. Because of our past and legacy, we kept these facilities up and running but at a lower capacity. Breton stresses that through only European production, they will be eligible for this money, but not put any requirement on the supply chain. If the powder comes from the outside of EU, there is no issue. We take the supply chain as it is, but with a 10% bonus for sourcing from Europe. Breton is asked by journalists about whether EU, a peace project, has a democratic mandate to be investing in tools of war. What? Jesus Christ. EU, a peace project, is a democrat. What about NATO? It's all the European countries have a fucking military alliance with themselves, just called differently. NATO, France left NATO at some point? Isn't France part of NATO and they one of the founding countries of NATO? Part of NATO? Yeah. Now they are? weren't they one of the founders? NATO Integrated Command. When are we gonna change to an all insect-based diet? You can change right now, buddy. You can do it now. They left in 1966. Who cares? Oh my god. Bratton responds by comparing EU joint purchasing. What if joints has anything to do with this? I would go for one, but come on. Rejoint? It doesn't matter what I'm trying to say. Okay. There are two problems holding back EU delivery of ammunition to Ukraine. The first is logistical. The second is political. Okay. Well, that'll come around. Okay, we saw the trailer. That was cool. The beginning of artillery preparedness. AFU has no limits to use the ammunition anymore. According to some data, the AFU is removing limits on using of their ammunition. It means that they're preparing their artillery before the attack. Our sources report from the places that new ammunition is getting onto the Ukrainian position. Ukraine is setting up higher bets and preparing a new step of escalation. Fucking Russioid fucking degenerate. Russia escalated beyond anything. Okay? There's no red lines to cross for us. Fuck you. So, additional reserves and ammunition is going to take a couple of days to be set up on the front line, and after that, an attempt to try and push the Russian defensive is going to begin. The prices went up so bad when the war started. Yeah. You know, you live in a globalist society. We supply grain, Russia was supplying oil and a lot of shit, you know. Why would Ukraine in the 90s throw away in the garbage all their nukes and military equipment? Because we were promised protection, and also upkeeping nukes and military equipment is expensive. It was not only a Russian promise, it was also a promise from Clinton at the time, which he went on the interview to say that he regrets convincing us to do that. Anyway. I mean, it's a hard lesson, you know. Even after the war, I'm pretty sure we're gonna be in NATO. We're still going to keep a sizable military with, rather we'll have a military with very sizable reserves, because even if NATO is, and we're part of it, and we have like Article 5 or whatever, we'll never rely on stuff like that again. How do you think you're gonna win against Sauron? Sauron is fucking bedridden and old and fucking retarded. It's very easy. The Ruskies are saying that armed forces of Ukraine began an attack in the Orykhov direction in Zaporizhia region. A tank and the APC are hit. The fight is going on. In the Zaporizhia direction, the enemy is attacking. They're feeling the ground. In Orykhov direction, a high activity of the AFU troops. They're trying to push. Activity in the Zaporizhia direction. They're trying to reconnaissance with the fighting. Putin can live another 20, 30 years. They can be sick with all kinds of shit. You don't really know. You just don't know. Potentially, yeah. But in reality, is it? They have a biological clock, my guy. Budapest Memorandum parties: Belarus, Kazakhstan, Ukraine, Russia, United States, and United Kingdom. Well, see, United States and United Kingdom were like, oh fuck, I guess we're in this now, so. You're getting tired of some dude? Why you even mention his fucking name? What do you want me to do about it? Complain about Twitch. Complain to Twitch. Send a report his stream. I wish I could block channels on Twitch. You can. Don't follow them and click on them and say, do not recommend me this channel. Russian mill bloggers massively write about the attack of the armed forces of Ukraine on the front line in Zaporizhia region near Orykhov. They say there's a fight going on. Ukraine did not report offensive actions of the armed forces of Ukraine in the Zaporizhia region, just as it did not confirm the previous reports of the Russians about the battles in this area. Here's the thing. Today and yesterday was really good weather. Tomorrow is going to be really good weather too. It's really warm. I think we can expect the counterattack in the coming week or two. You excited? Oh boy, I'm excited. I have tickets to Crimea. I'm gonna use them. Prigozhin. What is he saying here? Why is he... Jesus Christ. I was like, where the fuck is this coming from? Holy shit, something happened with the sound. I was like, that is, Is that Prigozhin listening to the same song? Okay. What is he saying here? Why is he always screaming, bro? Okay. He says, wankers pushed 200 meters. And took... And took an area of 54 kilometers. The enemy still controls... Okay. There's some losses on Wanker side, doesn't matter. Oh, there we go. It says, horrible shell hunger on Wanker side. AFU started their counterattack. It says, people and shells they have in unlimited quantity. Ministry of Defense, artillery shells are not giving to us. We have enough shells for a couple of days. Okay. Okay, this is the quote. They have unlimited people and shells. The Ministry of Defense does not give us artillery ammunition. We have stock for a few days. So far, there has been no reaction from near military officials. Lol. Prigogin. Pentagon announced a new military package to Ukraine for $300 million. Additional HIMARS ammo. 155 howitzers. 155 artillery rounds, millimeter. 120 millimeter, 81 millimeter, 60 millimeter mortar rounds. Tow missiles. 84 and Carl Gustav anti-armor weapon systems. Hydra 70 aircraft rockets. We need Iron Man. We have Zelensky. Well, you really think that we're not gonna win this war? You should have made your nickname Broken Mindless. Hydra 70 aircraft missiles, small arms and small arms ammunition. Bro, Afghanistan people didn't give a fuck. They were smoking pots and couldn't even do jumping jacks. What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Jesus fucking Christ. Shut the fuck up, moron, or I will ban your ass, you fucking degenerate. I don't want to hear your fucking whining. We literally took back 50% of the territory that Russians captured. I live here, you fucking dipshit. Do you realize the geography, you fucking moron? We took back 50% of the territory Russians captured in 2022. The fuck are you talking about, you fucking stupid fucker, dude? Holy shit, what a degen.
Do you realize the geography, though?
Afghanistan had the geography to back them up. I have mathematics. Shut up, degens, shut up, or I'll ban you. Jesus Christ, you fucking fool. Demolition munitions for obstacle clearing, trucks and trailers to transport heavy equipment, testing and diagnostic equipment to support vehicle maintenance, and repair spare parts and other field equipment. Okay. Howitzers and HIMARS aircraft. What are the Hydra 70 aircraft rockets? What is that, against other planes? If you think the war will be over in a year or two, the shit will last decades, bro. We're gonna do a counterattack. We're gonna kick Russians out of Ukraine this year. And then after that, I'm gonna fly to your dipshit fucking location. I'm gonna take a shit in your mouth. And you're gonna say, yes, daddy, please. I was wrong. Please take a fucking shit in my mouth because I'm a fucking shit eater. Go fuck yourself, degen. Banned. Oh. Kind of reloaded the chat there for a second. Whoops. That's fine. All right. Holy shit. Russian military placed explosives in the 4th power unit of the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant, says IAEA. Well, there we go. Guys, you want to see a cool ass video? Let's go. Oh. Our favorite. 3rd separate storming division.
Это, блядь, самое лайтовое. Просто гуляешь по посадке. Вы не едете, блядь, в село с кучей пидоров, блядь. Не делаете какие-то ебейшие маневры на бронетехнике. И в окружение попасть нереально. Все делаем спокойно. Если кто-то чувствует, что у вас начинается там приступ волнения, паники какой-то, успокоились, сделали пару глубоких вдохов-выдохов. В 90% случаев это помогает, если вы сами себе не накрутите дубину, чтобы все попало и вывалилось. Перезарядка, проблема, блядь, подвернули ногу, обосрались, еще что-то, ваш второй номер должен про это знать. Спокойно, не спеша, планомерно зачищаем все норы, хуй не забиваем, мы никуда не летим, мы никуда не торопимся, блядь. Мы действуем планомерно, спокойно, не спеша.
says Bakhmut through the fog.
Отлично.
Погода отличная.
Как говорится, дай снаряды вагнерам и все будет. Да. Так, все нормально, только вот видите, видимость сегодня не очень. Поэтому ожидаем сейчас, когда распогодится, и будем плотненько работать. Очень.
Братан, а я тебя, по-моему, помню с этого самого, с КМБ, да?
Да. Да, я на КМБ занимал.
Мы тебя снимали. Ну расскажи, как твоя жизнь на бойових.
Ну, все круто змінилося, моє життя стало краще. В деяких моментах на КМБ було жорстче, аніж тут в бойових умовах. Типа на КМБ ми там викладали.
We watched that video. It's the KMB they're referring is the course of a young fighter.
Дивились на всі 100%.
It's where they were training, remember?
Тут не викладуєшся?
Ні, ну тут також викладуєшся, але на КМБ ми там прям по 12 годин пахали фізично і типу я вважаю, що КМБ багато користі принесло.
Каждый умеет работать с любым вооружением, которое у нас есть, которое нам дают. На первом Бахмуте нам, кстати, дали вот эти минометы. За 2 дня сказали, вот вам американские минометы, пацаны, разбирайтесь. Делайте, что хотите, типа, но чтоб забаранили пидоров. Ну, в итоге пидоров забаранили. Причем неплохо.
І все було ідеально до того моменту, поки не сталася погода. А з нами сталося життя. От плануєш, а потім розбивається все об суворі скали реальності.
No, they don't comprehend, Magnus. They don't. Да, ти бачив?
На зв'язку.
У вас все добре?
Плюс-плюс. Бабай, приготуйся.
Давай.
Давай быстрее. Ты стой. Ты тянешь за собой что-то, стой.
Давай черный удар. Заживай.
Вытягивайте его.
5. Давай, разъеби их.
Прошу, роз'єбі їх з СПГ! Постріл! Є!
Просупаємося!
Крий! Крий! Крий!
Петух, блядь, есть возможность сдаться, блядь! Выходь нахуй! Кидаю гранату! Сука, прикривайте мене нахуй! Газ! Заходь в окопи! Крайний, блядь, ванку грузить, нахуй!
Здесь крайне, я крей!
Давай сюда, давай!
Да, ты крей, давай!
Давай, веди, давай!
Граната!
Давайся, пидор! Давайся, живой останешься! Сдавайся! Сдавайся! Мужик, сдавайся, никто не троне! Сдавайся, иначе я хуярю гранату!
Ебать, гранату туда!
Братан, сдавай! Ну, бля. Выбросил автомат!
Обережненько! Ебать, ебать! Там по полю пидоры стреляют, чи що? Да, с поля справа, ебать. Принял. 4 точки, надо 12, она где-то... Стоп. Проходим. Пустой! Огонь! Ты крайний был? Давай. Стич, давай! Блядь, нихуя себе, как ты хуяришь? Смотри, блядь! Блядь, блядь! Шнур, блядь! Изи, хлопцы, изи! Фу, текать, потяни!
Я психанув. Ти їбать його надо, звір, блядь. Я просто це знав. Димоуха впала. По жопи. Не моя. Возьміть кулемет. Блядь.
Сука, с поля гандоны, как давай нахуй накрывать, это пизда.
Что работаем? Что ты, коли группа шла?
Нашел.
Ебать.
Парень, там вода где-то была.
Принял, мы оттянулись в сторону. В сторону двигайся. Принял. Бобер, ищи их, блядь!
No, I just called him Bratan so the fucker would come out.
Один кроет, один, сука, бежит. Оп!
These guys...
Русский 300.
These guys hate him.
Было бы эпично, если пуля бы прилетела, тебя шел бы палец, и ты на камеру бы все заснял. Тогда вообще эпика была бы.
These guys hate them the most because they literally have friends that die in the storming squads.
Туда ебашь! Туда! Пулеметчик! Туда крей! Шо? Живые, блядь! Живые! Давай гранаты! Гранаты!
Ooh, incendiary!
Все, жмур! Ты прикинь, сука, вот именно выглянул, блядь. Петух. Сука, я понял? Я туда запрыгаю и повыглял, блядь. Этот пидор, сука, в мене ебаши в очередью. Оборона на 360! Оборона на 360! Музика до інженера!
No, he threw incendiary. He just said that there's ammunition and grenades.
Заряджені перемагати.
Та похуй, в пизду, блядь, що ти творожин, блядь, скаже похуй абсолютно.
Кого? Куда?
А вот, ебало возле...
You don't storm on the constant basis. You prepare, and then you go. People who man the trenches, well, they storm, but if their uniform look clean, then it means that they had a base somewhere.
Гораздо лучше, чем до аварии. Та ось їм там побачив вже кулемет, в итоге підбіг. Сняв кулеметника і підпалив БК на подачі. Якось так.
А чим підпалив?
Кулемет.
А, типу, просто постріляв БК?
Да, ну я знімав кулеметника, в итоге ще вийшло підпалити БК.
А кулеметник все?
Так, московицькою в мене розмовляти в чаті. Англійська або українська.
Це теж десь, да. Десь там, де посадка закінчується.
Охуенно. Правда, еще разок попробуем. Сейчас перекурим, я еще разочек зайду.
What do you mean this is a dirty war? What are you talking about?
Тяжкий стрес.
Bro, our territory, you're fucking retarded? There's literally no more noble cause than to defend your fucking country from an actual fucking attack. Do you not see what Russians are doing? The fuck are you calling this a dirty war? Go fuck yourself. For us, it's not a war. It's a survival. Now shut the fuck up. I don't know fucking degenerate fucking shit. That's what it means. Fucking loser.
Ми, сука, 4 положили, підарів. Тримай, тримай, тримай. Це все трофейчики.
What is the point of saying that?
12, ніхуя. 4 ВТВшника, йобаних. Вишні каски. Вишня, твоя каска. Пацани.
This is a crazy video. This guy has a fucking professional camera strapped on his helmet. The fuck?
Анекдот знаєш хто? Третій норм?
Да. Попав якось Лукашенко і Путін і F1 в яму.
Сейчас еще непонятно. Ты что, подохуевший или что стоишь? Я куколку.
Red camera phone? What is that even?
Блять, да по нашим долбят, ёбаный Денис.
Нет его.
Вот еще один разрыв.
Передает информацию, мы передали Денису.
Как только сможем стрелять, мы их нахуй стираем. Все, что можем, все туда. Любовь посыл, да?
Найдите там, в срочном порядке, передайте нам. Не надо, не вылазь. Киньте рассыпуху. Лови. Сейчас, еще. Осторожно.
Why does it do that? It just
Это что было?
spams the chat every time I time out somebody.
По нам отработали с сапога. По нам отработали с сапога. Это самое, Добер.
Да, Мон 50. Да.
Блять, он трижды мой герой.
Да, вон они, да. Куда? По посадке, блядь, нахуй.
А, ты хочешь направить смотреть прилеты?
Ну да.
Ну туда, блядь, улыбки.
Во. Во, второй танчик, смотри, один сюда, один сюда.
It's like a movie, holy shit.
Гранату закинули. Какая команда? Ой, нет. Живы! 300! Гранаты нахуй убрать!
Do you see that? He got hit. Keep showing me signs that you're with me, okay, brother? It hurts. Hurts? It will hurt, just keep breathing. Got hit in the cheek, it looks like.
Не вижу ни одного пята. Бля, братан, осколок, кто упал. Хочешь, покажу, как выглядит? Вот так. Охуенно. Забери на память.
He bandaged his face. Hanging there, bro. Keep looking at me, okay? Can he stand up? Can you stand up? Can you walk out with me?
Блять, а мы через грязь?
I think so. Don't do it. Let him stay put. Have you patched him tight? Keep talking to him. Check on him.
Все, братан, тогда мы заряжаем парням ПК.
Магаз, магаз.
He's okay. You can see him with a bandaged face.
Да, по болоту.
This is Azov, this battalion. I fucked your whore mom and I came in your dad's mouth and he fucking swallowed it, you fucking loser. Die! Bitch.
Выше, нет, выше. Залезь. Вот так, молодец. Січа, ну з тієї сторони собі. А? З тієї сторони собі на собі. Хуйове діло, бля. Есть свободное место?
Damn, dude. That was a crazy video. Holy shit. Like a movie, bro. What the fuck? That was insane. Okay. We have another one. Not as cool, but still pretty cool.
Release the Kraken! This phrase found its second life thanks to the mysterious unit, which emerged from nowhere and became one of the fiercest at the front lines. Volunteers who started with regular cars a year ago now operate tanks as a separate reconnaissance unit. So what's the story behind Kraken? True chaos reigned in the first day of the full-scale invasion as Kharkiv suffered massive bombardment. Large enemy columns approached the Ukrainian metropolis near the Russian border from the north. Under those circumstances, a group of gloomy men has gathered in Kharkiv. There were mainly local football fans and their acquaintances. Together, they stood up to defend the city. Among them were recon officers, veterans of the acclaimed Azov, and other experienced fighters. The main Directorate of Intelligence agreed to provide some light arms, a few machine guns, and mortars. That's how Kraken was born. The volunteers went to back up the armed forces right away.
In the second half of the day on February 24th, we took up positions at North Saltivka, the most dangerous direction at that time. They were already breaching through it. The 92nd Brigade was holding it, but the defense was already breached. That's where we sent the reinforcements to.
A few days later, they were already dislodging Russian special forces from a school they captured near the city center. In a week, 2 Russian caliber missiles hit the city's defense headquarters, where Kraken was also dislocated. According to the official report, 29 people died. Yet the volunteers remained unwavering.
Nope, they're alive now.
By March, they reclaimed Vilhivka village. Further, in April, they liberated the important town of Ruska Lozova. As it was later revealed, the head of the main Directorate of Intelligence, Kirilla Budanov, took part in that operation as well. The army officials were so impressed by the mission that a spontaneous formation became a part of the main Directorate of Intelligence and received a new status, a separate reconnaissance and sabotage unit, Kraken. In 2022, Kraken helped liberate more than 20 Ukrainian towns and villages. This number includes such big towns as Kupiansk and Balaklia. One of the main features of Kraken is a thorough preparation of every operation. For example, before the assault on Balaklia, Ukrainians learned that Russians lacked power generators. This is when Kraken captured the local power plant and turned the power off. Russians found themselves without connection and electricity, allowing the volunteers to successfully attack the panicking enemy. One of the last carefully planned operations at the moment was the destruction of 2 Russian surveillance towers that automatically detect any movement on a 15 kilometers distance. Thanks to reconnaissance and analytics, Kraken fighters knew exactly where and how to shoot. As a result, both towers were destroyed.
Russians have big troubles with it. They are told to capture a village, so they look. Okay, the paper says we need to send 3 tanks and 4 armored carriers through the field. 3 tanks and 4 armored carriers drive through the field. And then, good evening, here we are, meeting them.
For effective operation planning, Kraken actively uses UAVs. That includes the Black Hornet, tiny helicopters that weigh around 20 grams. They're silent enough to approach a human at a 1 meter distance and remain undetected. Moscow has reported eliminating Kraken a dozen times. Destroyed? Well, maybe in the dreams of Russian propagandists. Kraken keeps fighting in the hottest spots. During every recruitment wave, Kraken gets nearly 150 applications. However, after extremely difficult tests and trials, only a few dozen candidates join the unit.
The fighters of Kraken are highly intellectual people. 75% have a higher education degree. To comply with all the main Directorate of Intelligence requirements, one has to overcome 7 circles of hell.
The trials include running many kilometers with a 15-kilogram backpack, staying in the cold or under the rain for a long time without food. Strict selection and high motivation to liberate their land made Kraken one of the most successful units of this war.
I am grateful to Kraken fighters for decisive actions in the destruction of the enemy.
Former football fans and volunteers keep fighting. Release the Kraken. The time for vengeance has come.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Cool guys. Cool dudes. All right. How about Arestovich stream, guys? We haven't seen one in a while, huh? It's not even that long, 30 minutes. Let's take a look. We can shave it down to 20 minutes. Mark says, hello everyone, this is Thompson daughter channel, Mark Fagan. He says everyone is watching obviously through Thompson channels on all the major platforms. This is the only stream, he says, that translates this stream to English live. So you better support Thompson, and you can support him by donating with a credit card or PayPal, or subscribing to me on Patreon. I post content there. He says the first thing is the UAV explosion. I'm sure you've seen it. What can you say? Let's say from the technicalities. Listen, Mark, I'm not that good to just say how much TNT was that in according to the video, okay? I don't even know what the mechanism was. Did the UAV explode? Did they shoot it down? Very hard to say. In my opinion, it's pure provocation. Why? Because for us, it's not good to do such things now. Why? Because we need a systematic political support of counter-advance and weapon support. Well, you think it can hurt that support? Well, look at the Western leaders and what they're saying right now. They're saying that they're almost 100% certain Ukraine didn't do this. So, another military package was announced today in support of us. So. But however, Germany, for example, said that they do not support attacks of these kinds. Right? Millie was explaining why escalation is not good. We know the Western position. They are against it. And Ukraine is not interested in creating a higher scale of war. And even if Russia and NATO is going to start the war, theoretically. And the main thing, what will come out of that is the war on our territory, and it's going to be more destructive. And Millie is underlining that, so we're not interested in that. Что типа не мы там с подмигиванием, это точно не мы, нам это не важно. Я думаю, что главной целью является поднятие политических ставок. The main reason for the explosion was to try to raise political bets, to try and scare the West before the Ukrainian counter-advance.
В силу того, чтобы не давать Украине, не поощрять Украину так сильно, ослабить хоть чуть-чуть поддержку. Ну и возможно объяснение это оправдать непроведение парада на Красной площади.
He says, and maybe cancel the parade on the 9th. Lol, true.
Ну, а тема как раз хорошая. Мы сейчас замутили опрос на нашем канале, как мы обещали. В каждом эфире с Алексеем Арестовичем на канале Федин Лайв будет проводиться опрос. Вопрос звучит так. Помешает ли удар беспилотников по Кремлю контрнаступление?
Oh, they're doing polls now in their channel. He says the poll in the channel now is, will this UAV influence the counter-advance of Ukraine? Yes?
Сейчас
No.
вот уже около 8 тысяч проголосовало, 92% считает нет, не помешает.
92% believe that nothing is gonna change.
Допустим, ну, Кремль же не убедит никакие объяснения, оправдания и так далее. Даже если он придумал сам эту провокацию. Реально ли помешать сейчас уже контрнаступлению? Судя по той информации, которая собирается, никак.
Okay, let's one by one. Okay, Mark, chill.
Никто и тем более не оправдывается. Кремлем руководит международный военный преступник, на арест которого выдан ордер.
Whatever Kremlin says about the attack is bullshit. The Kremlin is controlled by an international criminal. It has an open warrant for him.
И контрнаступление никак не зависит от этого. Это чисто кремлевская подделка. Нам она не дает никаких преимуществ, никакого эффекта. Возможно.
This attack does not give us any advantage.
Подчеркиваю, возможные сложности создают, хотя, судя по пакету, который сейчас нам предоставили на 300 миллионов.
Ну, да.
И это не пошло. Но расчет был именно таков. Понятен субъективный замысел российской стороны.
But the Russians are trying to sabotage support that is Ukraine receiving.
Мы еще посмотрим по параду. Я думаю, это очень хорошее объяснение, почему Владимир Владимирович не выйдет на трибуну Мавзолея.
Ну, сейчас уже понятно, что не будет его.
Явная опасность, да, все дела, понятно, что...
То есть он теперь имеет легальный повод выступить по онлайн.
So he now has a legal reason to do online meeting, right?
Да. Судя по всему, к этому все шло, потому что количество разных беспилотников под Москвой, оно явно к этому решению. А поскольку парад содержит для него огромный символический капитал, для его последователей, надо как-то объяснять, почему это
And since the parade is really symbolic and they need to do it, they kind of don't want to cancel it, but they don't want, but Putin is afraid of being there, so.
Ну вот, пожалуйста, опасность от беспилотников.
Clearly it was an assassination attempt since Putin often sits on that flagpole. True? Yeah, true.
Но опять же, за этим же стоит очень прозрачно все тот же шантаж ядерным оружием. Хотя Министерство обороны Российской Федерации сегодня заявило, что ядерное оружие служит чему? Защитить территориальной целостности России, пока речь об этом не идет. Но вот Володин закричал, что давайте, значит, применять.
Да,
то есть они раздали по спикерам разные месседжи, официальным трезвые, неофициальным истеричные. Это чистая подделка с соответствующим сопровождением.
This is just a fake, basically, because all their news started talking about nuclear things again. The official faces started saying some moderate things about the retribution strikes. The unofficial faces started talking about nuclear strikes, whatever.
ПСО, Следственный комитет сделал уголовное дело, мы должны уничтожить Зеленского, Медведева и так далее. Как будто раньше они не мечтали уничтожить Зеленского. Поэтому удар по центрам принятия решений, бла-бла-бла. Они поднимают, поскольку они в военном отношении, в состоянии серьезно изменить обстановку.
Since they cannot do anything in the military sense.
И создать какие-то усилия, они поднимают в той сфере, в которой они еще могут, а именно политическое противоборство, поднятие ставок там. По принципу надо же...
Surprised they didn't blame Ukraine for the bomb they accidentally dropped? What do you mean they did? Oh, not in that city that they dropped from a plane they lost. Belgorod,
это не пройдет. Послезавтра про это все забудут. Придавлены в хорошем смысле, да. Новым валом новостей. Злые языки утверждают, что как-то резко осложнена ситуация на фронте. Это не для них.
He says, but never mind. This everyone's gonna forget. Everyone's gonna forget about this thing in a couple of days. As you heard, Russian mill bloggers are saying the frontline situation is much worse now for them. In the Zaporizhia direction and Bakhmut direction is not good.
Группа ВСУ пошла в наступление на Ореховском направлении, была встречена первой линии обороны, уже потерял танк. Пишет РИА Новости.
Это они заявили. Поэтому надо понимать, что они действуют. Есть разные сферы противоборства. Они попытались поднять ставки, создать какой-то...
So they're trying to raise the bets, and now they're out of options.
Только сегодня ночью на Киев летел 11 шахидов.
They tried to bomb Ukraine, of course. We destroyed all shaheads over Kiev. So. In Kherson, unfortunately, they had and 16 people died. So we know who we're fighting with. But we're not interested, not because we're not interested in attacking Moscow, not because we're afraid, because we need a really good political background for the support of our counteroffensive and future actions.
Ну, плюс там, как они обычно. Их проблема в том, что они одним действием пытаются сразу на всех шахматных досках. Заодно оправдать неприсутствие Путина, заодно там ла-ла-ла. Ну, поделочка. Что мы не видели? Люди, которые дома взрывали свои на Рашистском шоссе, что они Крым, когда вставая страна огромная, на Крым уронили бомбу с беспилотников.
Ну вот смотри, там у некоторых, у алкоголика звучит следующим образом. Он заявил, Медведев, о необходимости физического устранения президента Украины Владимира Зеленского.
Medvedev said that Zelensky needs to be physically removed.
Прямая цитата. После сегодняшнего теракта не осталось никаких вариантов, кроме физического устранения Зеленского и его клики. Тебя тоже, видимо. Ну, меня заодно с вами. Он не нужен даже для подписания акта безоговорочной капитуляции. Ну, пидорас, что можно сказать. Ну, хорошо. Смотри, все-таки ты действительно считаешь, что будет ответ, они хотя бы должны его изобразить?
Do you think that Russia is going to have an answer? They will need to pretend at least. Launch some missiles. Well, they launched missiles a day before yesterday. What can they do today? Maybe. Maybe can they use some kinjal? It's a symbolic thing. If they will try to strike Kiev, it's most likely going to be intercepted, and nothing's going to happen. So. Well, we expect anything like that from them. So. You think it's going to? You don't think it's going to be additional escalation of what kind? Like what? Nuclear strikes? Come on, man. They will never use it. NATO, China, America just gonna go off the rocker if anything like that happens.
Тут же Китай, Марк, Китай против, ладно, ладно, Запад. Западу можно погрозить шведу. Но Китаю очень трудно грозить, а Китай недвумысленным образом против. Мы проходили это все. Когда был удар по Москве, Москву утопили. Я помню.
Listen, Mark, we went through this. Remember when Moscow cruise ship was sunk?
Я был на 101% уверен, что удар полностью. Пишу, и где.
I was very confident that they will try and hit with the nuclear strike, and what? Nothing happened.
Да, возможно, они хотели проблему.
Oh, it's not nuclear. Sorry, he says they wanted to hit the presidential office. And then we really expected strikes, and they never happened.
Потому что тогда еще сидели в страшной России, которая ужасно отвечает на все такие вещи. Сегодня
Now the myth is gone. Nobody believes that.
Ну вот ты говоришь.
Ну вот как раз поднятие возможного градуса, очередной раз напугать, дискуссия, поставить.
But maybe to open a new discussion, do some escalation, raise the temperature.
Между успехами в контрнаступлениями Украины и возможным применением тактического ядерного, это да, это одна из целей, она специально всех запугивает.
Yeah, of course, they want to threaten, they want to scare people, they want to scare them away from Ukraine, basically, especially the West.
Ну, вот ты говоришь о однозначной консолидации Запада в позиции о том, что как бы нежелательны удары по территории России, хотя звучат другие голоса, например...
So you're saying that the West is all as one, saying that Ukraine shouldn't hit Russia, but there's other voices.
Вашингтон оставляет на усмотрение Киева способ защиты своей территории.
Washington says that they leave the decision up to Ukraine how they want to defend their territories.
Об этом заявил секретарь США Антони Блинкен, да, в открытом интервью Washington Post. Ну, слушай,
но здесь надо напомнить, что военные цели являются законными целями.
Well, reminding you that military targets are lawful targets.
Без всяких намеков. Кремль, он имеет символическое значение.
Kremlin is just symbolic. It is not the actual center of decision-making power.
Пункт управления. Боевой части, где он обеспечивает, например, обработку информации, либо...
We would need to hit like a command center or intelligence center or something like that receives and works through information. Is Kremlin that thing? No.
Военной точки зрения никакой, только пропагандистская, а пропагандистская как раз может проблематизировать поддержку, мы это говорим.
From the military perspective, there is no point in hitting Kremlin, but from the propaganda perspective, there is a point that it can create difficulties for us for receiving help.
И нам это не выгодно.
They should have blown it the fuck up. That would have been funny.
Хорошо, 214 тысяч нас смотрит, 63 тысячи поставили лайки. Давай мы перейдем к карте, поскольку время у нас немножко сегодня ограничено, у Алексея опять командировки.
So let's look at the map.
Ограниченного времени попытаемся максимально быстро все обсудить. Значит, смотри, вот сейчас мы показываем карту, она на экране.
So we're looking at the map.
Они говорят, пошли в контрнаступление.
Prigozhin said that Ukraine is counterattacking.
Well,
I don't know what he meant. Did he mean Bakhmut? Did he mean Zaporizhia direction?
Он под Бахмутом говорил, что...
He said Bakhmut. He said Bakhmut, yeah.
Не испытывает проблем ни со снарядами, вообще точно.
He says, and he also said that they have unlimited people and ammunition. Very scary. Not corroborated from our side, so speculation at best from Prigozhin.
Мы обсудили, неизвестно. Это станет понятно в течение суток.
I'm sure we'll know in day 2-3.
Пошли, в каком масштабе пошли и так далее.
We'll see the first effects. What about the other directions? I have no information about that. What about the Zaporizhia direction? Well, the Russian mill bloggers are saying something. But even if it's true, nobody's going to confirm it from our side now.
Информация в современном мире не может оставаться тайной больше, чем сутки.
The information today cannot stay secret.
Ну, а логика...
Stay secret. We're back. I don't know what happened. Okay. All right. We good? We back?
Ну, общее направление, конечно, туда. Но так давайте уже до этого дошли. Это же может быть отвлекающим ударом, правильно?
All right. So is he saying the Zaporizhia direction is Tokmak Melitopol direction? Is that right? He says that is the direction, but it could have been a distracting move as well. We don't know.
Может, конечно.
Никто не наступает с плакатом. Это направление.
Ну, все, будем брать Токмак.
Nobody is advancing in a direction saying that this is our main direction, right?
Будьте добры, да, броните Токмак, мы идем. Так делал Святослав.
You wanna get banned? No problem, buddy. If that's what you want. Bye.
Добрый. С тех пор поведение боевых действий слегка.
Bro, why does it do that? It fucking gives me all their messages in my fucking chat. So weird.
Ты мне можешь сказать, почему в Херсоне такое количество жертв? Это обстрел
Они
снарядами?
влупили по центру, по-моему.
Чем?
Я чем-то обстреляли. Я слышал версию
Но с левого берега обстреляли.
Да, я слышал версию С-300, слышал другие версии. Да.
So what happened in Kherson? Why there were so many people dead? They shot with something. I've heard different versions, S-300, whatever, but they shot from the left bank.
Пусть это разбираются специалисты по месту. Мы знаем, что обстреляли, погибло 16 человек, 45 раненых, 1 дети.
We know that 16 people died, 45 people hurt.
Много за раз, понимаешь?
Цифры перепели. Накрыли, да, в нескольких местах накрыли.
Yeah, they hit the city in several places.
Наш опрос продолжается. Напоминаем, мы сегодня спрашиваем, помешает ли удар беспилотников по Кремлю контрнаступлению Украины. Ну, мы так сформулировали.
Mark says that it's time to support Tops and Stream. You can use the links in this message, guys. You can use a credit card with the first link, PayPal with the second, or support me on Patreon by subscribing. Let's go.
НАТО без ПДЧ, совсем, ну, все, что мы видели, да? А значит ли это тоже, есть ли у этого символическая сторона визита в том его смысле, что, ну, как бы Украина хочет повторить тот же путь, как и Финляндия, присоединиться к... И поддержка Финляндии нуждается.
Это прозрачно, это ясно читается. Более того, есть уже первое заявление, так называемая Северная коалиция, Дания, Швеция, Финляндия.
So Zelensky went to the Nordic countries today.
Государства, они заявили, что они всячески поддерживают вступление Украины в НАТО и будут на стоять.
And those countries said that they are fully support Ukraine to be in NATO, and they are going to support that decision.
Сломаны главные копии по поводу да, нет, ПДЧ, не ПДЧ, без ПДЧ, вступаем, когда вступаем.
So I'm sure on the summit in Vilnius, we're going to have our first directives of if we are gonna be in NATO, if we're not gonna be in NATO, if we are, how quickly, what are the terms, etc. So before that summit, we need to, and that's what President Zelensky does. He visits different countries to get the support.
Ну вот смотри, тут разговор идет и о его поездке, вот скажем, в Берлин.
So there's discussions of Zelensky visiting Germany.
В Германии якобы раскрыты ее детали.
Анонсировала немецкая сторона. Так а что там, пресса, какие детали? Что он встречает?
Well, German press said that he's going there. Yeah, what kind of secrets are there?
Не сказано же, где встречается. Когда, во сколько встречается.
Meeting Scholz, you know.
Но они угрожают убить Зеленского. Вот они говорят, что мы убить
Зеленского в Германии, в стране НАТО.
To kill Zelensky in Germany, in NATO country?
А кто это знает вообще?
Who knows, man? Mark, come on, son.
Поэтому за это можно не волноваться.
Don't worry about it.
Можно не волноваться. Но ты полагаешь, это все связано, ну, как бы, понятно, с поставками вооружений? Вот, кстати, говорилось о том, что вот есть некоторый снарядный голод уже Украины.
So, do you think it's also connected, besides NATO, it's also connected NATO? Also connected to the ammunition to Ukraine?
Перед предстоящим контрнаступлением. Этот вопрос решаем.
Because there's shell hunger too.
Сегодня заявил, что готовится выделить еще 1,5 миллиарда боеприпасов.
EU is saying that they're gonna provide munitions too.
Да, хорошо известно всем странам, специалистам, но не будем пока браться, не сами не хотят. Поэтому, да, поддержка есть, поддержка будет.
The
Смотрите,
support
главное,
is there, it
российский
will be,
нарратив,
and
который очень многие западные эксперты поддержали,
the main narrative that Russia is
в
pushing
силу того, что им нужен градус в прессе.
is they want a high degree in the press.
Звучит так, что это последнее контрнаступление, Запад устал, поддерживает.
And it sounds something like this. This is the last counterattack. The West is tired. There's going to be no support.
Смотрим на факты, мы видим, что не только поддерживают,
But we see facts of the matter are we receive
не
support
только поддерживают, несмотря на кремлевскую провокацию по поводу
despite the
будет проверять.
provocations.
И сегодня же анонсирована программа помощи американской.
They announced the package today. I also think, this is me talking, I also think that it was perhaps in the response to the provocation. I think America knows, maybe not for a fact, but they have a pretty good understanding that Russia did a false flag operation. And they announced a military package today. Maybe they planned it to announce it a little bit later or something like that. But they announced it today to show that it didn't work and they will still support Ukraine. And their support didn't waver. And it's a huge signal to other allies as well that, hey, look, don't worry, we're supporting, we're the big guys. You join, it's all going to be good.
300 миллионов очень большая, это боеприпасы сплошные. И Химарс, это появилось новое, то, что дают, например, неуправляемые ракеты авиационные Гидро-70. Вот, но появились еще эти самые, появились заявления России, что да, будем давать боеприпасы. Возможно, целей визита президента три. Первое, это поддержка контрнаступления, безусловно. Второе, это вопрос Вильнюсского саммита между Украиной.
So, President has Zelensky is now traveling around Europe, visiting a lot of pizza shops. Traveling around Europe to get support for the counterattack, of course, to get additional ammunition and support for the NATO. How counteroffensive going? It didn't. Well, Russia is saying that they see first signs of counteroffensive starting, but there's no corroboration from Ukrainian side, so we're waiting. The weather is good. It's been good for the past 3 days. Warm, dry, based. Okay? So, I'm sure it's going to start next week after that, very, very soon.
И третье, это, скорее всего, макроэкономическая стабилизация, финансовая помощь, помощь на восстановление страны, возможно, санкции против России. Евросоюз заявил, что готов к 11 пакет санкций сегодня.
EU also announced that they're preparing 11th package of sanctions.
Устранить лазейки.
The goal of which is to remove the backdoors for Russia to avoid them.
Эти санкции, да, в частности, они получили новые данные, заявляют, которые показывают схемы, которые позволяют обойти санкции, и намерены решительно с ним бороться и принять меры, которые устранят возможность подобных схем. Вот. Но говорят об ужесточении. Украина анонсировала новый пакет санкций очень мощный против
Ukraine also did a new sanction package against Russia, against Russian businesses and personas.
Но мы помним, что все украинские санкции становятся основой.
And all Ukrainian sanctions are, of course, a basis for the worldwide sanctions.
Для возможности создают юридические возможности и становятся основой для введения западных санкций. Работа продолжается. Все эти страшные крики про
all these screams that the last can advance, there's no support, there's no sanctions. Yeah, it's all going to continue.
Они остались криками и умовыводами разных, там, прости господи, специалистов и экспертов. Когда мы смотрим на факты, каковы не являются и заявления сторон, и выделения средств, мы видим, что поддержка не только не снижается, а даже увеличивается. Вот
I'm sure it could have began unironically already, but the units are like on high battle readiness, and it could be that, okay, let's start bringing more and more. We see the weather forecasts for the following days are really good. We see that the ground will get drier, so let's get the supplies, let's get the tanks and all of that shit into the position, and everyone kind of understands that here it is, right?
Конкретно поддержка по боеприпасам. Поддержка по боеприпасам очень мало похожа на попытку заморозить. Она похожа на попытку обеспечить Украине успех. И ровно так ее нужно понимать. Я последовательно буду проводить.
So we're receiving a lot of messages from other countries about the support that we're going to get regarding the ammunition shell hunger. And it doesn't look like Aristov says, it doesn't look like it's an attempt to freeze the conflict rather than making sure our counter-advance is going to go through. What do you think Russia wants to attack towards Putin? What?
Поддержка Запада будет только увеличена. Это совершенно очевидная вещь. Понадобится будет второе контрнаступление, третье. Давайте сыграем первое сначала, посмотрим, что будет.
If we'll need be, we'll have the support for the second and the third counteroffensive as well, but we'll see what's going to happen after the first one.
Так. Значит, смотри, вот история, сюжет с юаровским посещением Путиным, посещением в качестве его уже теперь, собственно говоря, военного преступника продолжает оставаться такой дискуссионной. Видим, какая-то часть.
So there's still a discussion about Putin and South Africa.
АНК, ну то есть это Национального конгресса южноафриканского, она, в общем, заинтересована в его приезде. И, например,
Some of the Congress of South Africa is interested of Putin to
сегодня они
come.
заявили, один из руководителей
And one of the leaders there
что на самом деле вопрос
said
иммунитета
that
лиц, да, международного иммунитета, он как бы должен быть решен, ну, с намеком на то, что, в общем-то,
the question of immunity should be solved, implying that
говоря, действие
so that jurisdiction of international court would
дипломатического иммунитета на посещающую страну глав государств, чтобы защитить их от
basically South Africa is being cringed.
на арест международного.
There's a lot of theories saying it's a false flag. What did they earn with that? What does Russia earn with that? If Russia does that, we just discussed this 15 minutes ago, but if Russia says that Ukraine did that and people believe them, then it means that Ukraine is doesn't think straight, that Ukraine is trying to do aggressive actions, trying to provoke Kremlin, tries to do is erratic, which is not good. The West likes everything according to plan, which also means that Russia could start saying that why are you giving weapons to a reckless country? You should think about what they're doing. These attacks are useless, because that drone was useless, honestly, of course. Then they can say that they will cancel the 9th of May. Putin is not going to be there in person because he's a pussy, whatever. There's like a billion things, but it's not going to... Yeah, then they can use that inside of Russia, saying that, oh my God, they attacked Kremlin, the center of this, the decision-making center, oh my God, whatever.
Исправительных учреждений Рональд Ламола. Ты считаешь, что Путин, мы уже говорили, не поедет в этой ситуации? Тут его хотели в Кремле укокошить, а
это
тут
называется, разрешите обесценить. Да. Все эти заявления, как и заявления половины всех этих западных, Вашингтон-Пост и всех остальных уважаемых коллег, это не что иное, как внутренняя дискуссия. Плюс медийные поправки на подогрев интересов.
Mark, all of these statements about like the Putin coming to South Africa, International Criminal Court, it's just an internal discussion, okay? It doesn't matter. None of that matters.
Получили возможность высказаться так, чтобы быть цитируемым всей международной прессой.
South Africa has the opportunity to talk shit now for the all international press to cite them, so they're using that.
Министр, например, тюрем, чего он там называется, юстиция. Кто бы его когда процитировал на международном?
Ну да, ну
все высказываются, все там и так далее. Если они так заинтересованы в визите Путина, правящая партия, пусть ездят в Москву.
If they're so interested in seeing Putin, they can go to Moscow.
Так хочется. Не обязательно, что Путин должен приезжать, правильно? Но представь себе, вот берем российскую официальную версию, неизвестные беспилотники атаковали уголовное дело. Ты представляешь, что грозит президентскому самолету в данном случае, которому надо перейти, ладно, ЮАР, и ему нужно минимум в одной стране сделать дозаправку.
Ну и вообще лететь по всей Африке.
И лететь по всей Африке, пересекая страны, которые ратифицировали Римский статут, а воздушное пространство государства — это пространство государства. Самолет должен быть принудительно посажен, он должен быть арестовать эти страны.
The thing is, to fly from Russia to Africa, you would need to make one stop for the presidential plane. And get additional fuel, and what country is going to accept him, and the Rome Statute also applies to the airspace. If that motherfucker is in your airspace, you need to forcefully stop him and, land him down. Eritrea has airfields?
Это нереально. Это слишком сложная логистика с множеством политических, безопасностных и чисто транспортных технических рисков.
Too many risks. Putin is a pussy. He's never going to do it.
А надо ли нам поддерживать Украину? А надо ли цели, позволять Украине определять цели в войне? Или, может быть, просто это не наша культура. Мы привыкли, что все государственные лица, там весомые журналисты заявляют, это уже принято решение, и инсайды, которые посыпались. А у них общественная дискуссия о том, что это самый острый вопрос. Кореизация Украины, не кореизация Украины — это норма. А мы тут кричим, что Украина — это Европа, а как только такая дискуссия всерьез начинается, Украина все падают в обморок и кричат «Зрада». До Европы нам зрите, все в этом смысле. Но мы не будем с тобой падать, правильно? Наши зрители не будут падать, мы будем говорить, называть вещи тем, чем они являются. А является это просто внутренняя дискуссия.
So he says this is not a decision anyway, it's just a discussion, they're discussing it, okay? So...
Комментирующего.
Да, 24 минуты, и нас 253 тысячи человек смотрят на нашем канале, на 82 поставили тысячи лайки. И я напоминаю, что мы продолжаем опрос, помешает ли удар беспилотников по Кремлю.
Mark says, I'm reminding everyone to support Topsenma stream, Topsama.
Вы, пожалуйста, в чате голосуйте.
You can do that with a credit card. Very easy. Just click the link. You know, select the amount. It's in hryvnia, it's not dollars. So you can also subscribe to me on Patreon. It's good. Trust me. I post there every day. Yeah, look at that. Look at those old links. PayPal, I accept that too. You know? Do it. Okay, they're discussing some Russian fucking morons I don't give a fuck about. Okay, well, nothing much said. Really just discussed everything that I discussed. You know, just I did it on my own. You can support by cash. Yeah, you would deposit it on your fucking credit card and use it like a normal person. The fuck you have? You have cash, bro? I ain't got no cash. Cringe. Cringe. Eritrea has Air Force. Wow. But the pilots don't know how to fly them? Is that real? I'd believe it. What is this? A 1-minute video from Big... oh, BBC is a different one.
Let's go back now to the war in Ukraine, because while we've been on air, we have
Money!
heard that Russia
Support my stream!
accused Ukraine of launching 2 drone attacks on the Kremlin in Moscow.
I don't know why they're accusing Ukraine of doing it if I did it.
Overnight. Russian officials have called it an attempt on President Putin's life, and they've described it...
He should show Putin like this.
...as a terrorist act. Let's get the latest on that from our Russia editor, Steve Rosenberg.
Oh, this guy, I remember this guy.
Live in Moscow.
We saw this guy a couple of times.
Steve, what more can you tell us?
Well, just a few minutes ago, the Kremlin press service issued this, well, pretty dramatic statement claiming that overnight there had been this Ukrainian drone attack on the residence of the Russian president in the Kremlin. Vladimir Putin is not believed to have been there at the time. His work schedule continues as normal. So I'm just reading from the statement right now. It says that there were 2 drones that tried to attack the Kremlin. They were intercepted by the Russian military and special services and put out of action. As you mentioned, Moscow says that this was a terrorist attack and sees it as an assassination.
Thank you for these things on my fucking screen. Thank you.
The right to respond where and when the authorities consider necessary.
Wow, who cares? Who cares? Literally in my stream title, but I don't actually care. Because why would I care? I did it. I know I did it. I know how I did it. You know? And I'll do it again. Fucking do it again, dude. You won't stop me. The fuck is this? Harry Potter, the boy who lifted?
Harry Potter, did you skip leg day again?
Every day is arm day, sir.
It's your job, Harry, to make sure I keep drinking this protein shake, even if you have to force it down my throat.
Why can't I drink it, sir?
Because I need to bulk, Harry.
There is no good and evil. There is only weight, and those too weak to lift it.
They gave him a nose. Neville, holy shit.
If you want to know what a man's like, take a look at how much he benches.
Oh shit! Lord of the Gems. Neville is Jack, dude. He had a glow up, right? Guys, did you see that thing? Okay. Solovyov Poop is talking shit, and he's getting mad. What is he saying? Zelensky, you're gonna be shitting everywhere. The time is ticking away. All guarantees you thought you had are they're not there anymore. Everyone is talking about this. Oh, that's you know, very like propaganda. That's an interesting bell, you know, when Russian propaganda is saying that all news in the world are talking about it. They don't mention all world news when Putin was mentioned as a war criminal, but.
Это, возможно, был сигнал к началу контрнаступа, которого.
He says, "How dare you to try and assassinate the head commander." This guy says maybe it's the signal of the beginning of the counter-offensive operation, as everyone's talking about.
Когда вернется Зеленский, позвонить по его кабинету.
I propose to hit his cabinet when he's gonna be back.
Говорят, что ну вот там Зеленского уничтожим, другого уничтожим, и третьего, и четвертого, и.
He says, "Whoa, people are saying we're gonna destroy Zelensky. We're gonna, and the second one and the third one." Do they think that Zelensky also has clones just like Putin? What is happening?
Пятого, дальше желающих не найдется, в принципе даже, априори. Его просто идти сносить, не могу.
Конечно. Сносить.
Just destroy everything.
Да вы что, да мы не.
Yeah, of course, destroy. Not that you don't wanna. This is difficult.
Наш метод. Наш метод.
Просто у нас стратегия есть.
Do we have a strategy?
Вот чтобы нам всем было понятно, как
so we would
мы
understand.
эту войну хотим закончить.
How do we want to end this war?
Не просто денацификация.
And not just denazification, demilitarization, and a specific. If we're gonna have Odessa or not, are we gonna be near Transnistria or not? Bro, I can tell you right now. You want a strategy? You're all gonna fucking die. That's the strategy. You're all gonna die. That's it. That's the end of it. Zelensky cracking jokes with Finnish president. Zelensky is fucking fun as shit. That's the strategy, my guy. You just die and that's it. That's the end of it. What the fuck is this even?
We couldn't give up the Hornets before we get the new ones, and unfortunately the Hornets at that time are, well, practically finished.
But we like your aircraft. Just you to know.
Yep. They are good ones.
Yeah, yes.
And I hope everybody knows it.
And your neighbors know it. It's good.
I thought he was gonna say finished. Well, we're in, just like finish. Whatever. Never mind. I'm not Zelensky.
Чтобы Приднестровье люди тоже знали, что дойдем.
Anyway, fuck these losers. Who cares? Oh my god. They all not gonna exist soon. Who cares about them?
I would be guzzling buckets of his cum.
Hong Kong 04E subscribed for 13 months. Russians are clowns.
True. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for subscribing. I appreciate that. Right.
The Chernobyl disaster occurred on April 26,
I don't think we saw this.
1986. This tragedy became one of the largest man-made disasters in history and left a massive scar on the territories of Ukraine. Pripyat was supposed to be a perfect progressive town. It was built along with the
Стефания, мама моя, Стефания.
The Chernobyl nuclear power plant for the young and prospective employees of the highly developing nuclear industry. Now it's a ghost town and it was uninhabitable for 37 years. After the tragedy, a massive cleanup effort was undertaken, including the construction of a concrete sarcophagus to contain the damaged reactor. This put a start to the decommissioning process of the power plant.
Now that a new sarcophagus has been built, it is planned to operate for around 100 years. During these 100 years, we must completely dismantle the fourth power unit, and there should be nothing left of it. As they say, only a green lawn.
In February of 2022, when Russia invaded Ukraine, Chernobyl was one of the first places that saw the enemy troops. Petro is one of the power plant workers who spent 36 days under the Russian occupation.
On the 23rd of February, I drove to work at night. At 5 o'clock in the morning, I realized that was it. Explosions, planes flying overhead. I understood that this was war. And I saw that Russian tanks and armored personnel carriers were already standing in front of the admin building with barrels directed towards Kyiv. Yes, see how it was. They entered the exclusion zone from 3 directions. This way, and that way.
The exclusion zone consists of 26,000 square kilometers area surrounding the site of the Chernobyl disaster. Its purpose is to restrict access to radiation emitters and stop it from spreading. Many scientific enterprises operate in this zone. Serhiy is the director of Ecocenter. They are responsible for measuring and controlling the radiation levels in the exclusion zone. He has been working here since 1986, but what he saw after the deoccupation stunned him the most.
The Russians did dig not only there, but in the Red Forest, one of the most irradiated areas, because a lot of the metal was dug into the ground. That is super radioactive.
And this safe contains everything that has been earned by hard work, and they opened it. And here I have literature and reports that are vital to us. But they didn't touch anything, they just threw it on the floor. If I were in their place, I would have taken everything.
It was calculated that Russian forces caused around $1 million of damage just to the ecocenter. What they couldn't steal, they damaged. But luckily the most precious things, the lab devices, remained mostly untouched. Besides material damage, Russian troops caused chaos around the territories of the zone, neglecting all safety protocols. Red Forest remains to be one of the most contaminated areas in the world to this day. This is where the highly radioactive forest was buried underground after the Chernobyl tragedy in '86, and this is exactly where Russian troops trenches a year ago during the occupation of Kyiv region.
That's where they were, one of the most polluted places. They even dug up everything there. They dug, ate, and slept there. It will affect them.
The exclusion zone
Only Possess donated with a credit card. Thank you, bud. Appreciate that.
For researchers to study
more people should be like you, supporting the stream.
Exposure.
My man.
The Chernobyl Radiation and Ecological Biosphere Reserve takes up most of the area of the exclusion zone, but after the deoccupation,
across the border, yeah, usually it's a train.
Safe to work on.
And then they fly.
On this site, we see areas damaged by fire. This fire occurred after the occupation. It spread to such a degree, over 1,000 hectares, because there was a mine hazard. Really, our electricians got blown up on mines. Therefore, a decision was made to prohibit the movement of fire engines on the territory, and the fire was contained only by asphalt roads. In total, over 30,000 hectares of land were burned in the reserve last year.
Besides scientists and facility workers, the only people in the exclusion zone are the rare locals who stayed here even after the tragedy of '86.
Little dog,
Galina is one of the few residents who still live in the city of Chernobyl. She survived the nuclear catastrophe, so when she saw Russian troops enter her yard, she was ready to confront them.
Why are you pointing your machine guns at me? Imagine that your mother, your grandmother, is standing in front of you, and my son would come and point a machine gun at them. How would you feel about that?
1 year after these events, Galina regrets nothing. The only thing that she misses from the peaceful life is her son, who went to serve in the Ukrainian armed forces.
Least stubborn
Today,
Ukrainian.
most of the enterprises that operate in the exclusion zone have restored their functionality at least partially. Still, there are hundreds of years left until this area becomes safe. For this scar to heal, safety and isolation must be ensured.
What is this? Have you seen this one? Guys, I wanted to share a meme with you. Like, Is this gonna open like this? Oh my god, I leaked my porn. No, it's not gonna open like that. Wait a second. I should if you wanna know about my porn tastes, you can join my Patreon. I posted my underwear there today, and I'm gonna, you know, if you're asking, I can share with you some stuff there. So make sure to subscribe to my Patreon. I wanted to show you this meme. I wonder if we can do something like this. So I've seen this pop up on TikTok. So basically what's happening, viewers submit 2 songs that have a perfect transition between them just by the virtue of these songs being the way they are. So this is one of this, and I thought this is... So maybe we can do something like this. If you have good examples of something like this, you can post it on, you can post 2 song names, song 1 and song 2, on Discord in the music channel, and you can even tag me. I'll allow you. But it has to be a good transition. If it's a shit transition, and you post it, and you tag me, I'm gonna fucking ban you, fucking dipshit. How?
That shit heavenly.
I'm flabbergasted. Oh my, yo! The Lorax got it like that?
How did they do it? What the fuck? Is there like an AI thing? Look, this was a transition. How? This is another one, dude.
Oh my god!
This is crazy, bro. This is fucking cool.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you ain't gonna get a reaction like that from me, but that would be racist, okay? And I'm not racist on stream. Okay, what is this?
Counteroffensive. This word is becoming increasingly ubiquitous in Ukraine, much awaited by the Ukrainians and much feared by the Russians. However, Ukrainians don't just wait. In a matter of months, they formed special units aiming to kick the enemy out of their motherland. So how do these people look, and where do they come from? In 1 year of the war, Ukraine liberated more than 50% of territories occupied by Russia since February 2022. Yet tens of thousands of square kilometers remain occupied. Hence, Ukrainians started forming elite army units capable of reclaiming these lands. Their name speaks for itself: Offensive Guard. A tough task lies ahead of them, as the major part of the occupied territories has been under Russian control for more than a year. These territories are now turned into fortified positions, trenches, and kilometers of minefields. It is believed that an attacking force suffers 3 times higher casualties compared to those who defend. This figure can be reduced, given the sufficient amount of heavy weapons and aviation support. Ukraine has not received enough modern airplanes and tanks yet. At the beginning of February, Ukraine announced recruitment into the 8 offensive brigades. Later on, the formation of a 9th brigade was announced. Each of them was formed on the basis of an already existing unit. One brigade may consist of a few thousand fighters. During the first day of recruitment, 5,135 Ukrainians applied to join. From the start, the high number of volunteers has become the main concern for the Offensive Guard.
My motivation is liberating all the territories. My parents were under...
Yeah, because when the Kharkiv counteroffensive started, we had well, according to Ukrainian government, we had less forces than the enemy, and we had less casualties than the enemy.
Occupation for some time, and I wouldn't want other people to experience what my parents had.
Most candidates already have combat experience, either from the beginning of the hybrid war in 2014 or the full-scale invasion. They joined the offensive guard because they want to advance and liberate their homeland.
We didn't plan to attack anyone. We didn't prepare offensive tactics, didn't prepare an attack. Now we needed to counter-offensive, to take back our territories and return what is ours.
During a period between 2 and 4 months, every fighter undergoes firearms, first aid, and tactical training.
Different types of training are conducted every day. Physical activities, general military exercises, arms operation, movement tactics, casualties evacuation.
Training is
moving
so
behind the armor,
important.
assault action.
Next comes the study of a particular military specialty, followed by combat coordination as a part of certain departments, platoons, and companies. The offensive guard consists of infantry, tank battalions, artillery, anti-aircraft units, and special operation forces. All preparation is conducted by the best specialists of Ukraine with real combat experience.
From the start of this invasion, we defended Ukraine from Russian terrorists in Hostomel, in Kyiv and Luhansk regions.
Maybe after they're done.
We held the defense of Rubizhne and Severodonetsk, and now we defend Bakhmut. We have great hope in our guys, but most importantly, we are confident in our fighters and are 100% sure of our victory.
The recruitment to the offensive guard was supposed to last 2 months. During this time, more than 35,000 fighters applied to join, equipping all brigades to the full. However, the stream of volunteers willing to liberate their homeland didn't stop. At the beginning of April, Ukraine announced the continuation of recruitment to the offensive guard. New candidates will form a reliable reserve for every brigade. The motto of the offensive guard: time to take back what's ours. Ukrainians are ready to liberate their land.
I want to make it clear to the enemy: run as far as you can, because we will come and destroy you.
We will come on what's ours. Damn straight. Guys, what is the next game we're gonna play? Huh? Hmm? Hmm? Minecraft, Roblox. Sure. Ban that guy. No, I don't know. I haven't been following really. But, Orcs Must Die. Did I ever finish Elden Ring? Oh, I didn't. I didn't. Do I even still have it on my computer? Oh, I don't even know if I have it. No, I don't have it. What kind of games do I like? Ugh. I don't know, man. What kind of games do I like? What is Age of Wonders? Everyone's been talking about it. Is it bad? Oh, it's some strategy game, don't care. Is the siren real? Yeah, I'm in Ukraine. What the fuck do you think? It is. It is real. We played Dead Space 1. I don't know, did you like it? I guess we can play Dead Space 2. Maybe actually Elden Ring, because I didn't play it. Why not, you know? Like, I played it a little bit in the beginning, and then I don't know what happened. What happened? Why did I stop? Oh, because people didn't watch people didn't watch gaming, so I stopped. But now I don't give a fuck. I mean, there's nothing else. There's nothing else. Have I played Borderlands? Yeah, I did, but I don't think it's a fun game to watch. I think Elden Ring is a fun game to watch. But do I want to play a game that I will fucking sweat again? Yeah, I guess maybe, right, sure. Can I get it for free somehow? Elden Ring, so I wouldn't have to buy the game? Do I have to? Do I have to, torrent? No, like on the platform. I kind of, you know. So then I would have a save, and if I choose to, like, doesn't require a mouse. Live stream forcing ChatGPT to code a game you actually like. I wish it was that easy. Isn't that crazy that that's gonna be the future? Epic has free shit. No, I mean, like, can I get Elden Ring for free though? Play funny co-op games with Luma. Oh yeah, we wanted to play that zombie game she was playing. You can do co-op in there. Dead by Daylight. I think it could be a fun game to play co-op. But we'll have to agree with her how we can both play that and stream. And it's either we play it on her stream sometimes, and then she's gonna just join my stream, because we stream at different times. I think it could be fun. Dead by Daylight. I played that game, but when it came out. It was years and years ago. But heard of High on Life? Oh yeah. I've heard about it. Yeah. Okay. You know, there's actually options. I think I have that game. I think I have it. Never seen you play FPS, do you ever? Oh man, I played way too many, and then I got sick of it. Because, like, FPS games, if it's a single player game, it's boring. And if it's a multiplayer game, it's sweaty. And I don't mind difficult games, but I just don't have time. I don't like Metro. Well, I played Metro twice on stream, so I don't want to do that again. I played all Metros on stream, and Metro 2033 twice, I think, right? I played it twice. Anyway, the thing is, I'm not against difficult games, but I'm against losing. I don't like losing, okay? So when I play difficult games, I want to win, and for you to win at difficult games, you have to spend a lot of time playing it. Okay, anyone here wants to gift me Elden Ring? On Steam. Play the 2001 blockbuster classic Urban Chaos. Riot Response. No. Play the old Call of Duty Modern Warfares. We played it. That's not what Elden Ring is. Wait, I don't put it on my penis? Well, that I don't want it then. Okay, you can keep it. Golden Week sale. Save up to 80% for Namco Bandai games, except Elden Ring. Is this real? Look at this. Save 80% literally on everything except Elden Ring. A scam. Were you serious? They have protection. Oh, you know what I didn't play? I never played Demon Souls, and I have PS5. Check GOG, some games are crazy cheap there. Oh, I know, but most of the AAA games on GOG I already played. Go starve. You go starve, okay? Oh, don't starve. Well, I won't, but you go and do that. Play a horror game. Like what? Like, tell me a single good horror game that is not Alien Isolation. You know? I love that game, by the way. We played it... How many times I played it on stream? 3 times? I think I played it 3 times. On the hardest difficulty, too. Proud of myself there. I really like that game. I wish they made a second one. Why didn't they? Resident Evil 7, we played it. We played Resident Evil 8, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3. I haven't played Resident Evil 4. Play hardcore Rust. I played Rust for like 15 minutes on stream and I turned that shit off. Can we get another couple of hours of spelunking, robot? No, we finished it. Marauders with Illuma. I don't know what that is. Project Zomboid. Oh, Stalker 2 is going to be so good. Play War Thunder? What was that stupidly named game we laughed about? I don't remember. You need 150 hours in Rust to get past tutorial? Yeah, I'm good. Didn't you fucking hear that I said I don't have time? Dem sliders? No, it was like... It changed. What? Dem sliders, no, but it wasn't a game, was it? What was it? It just randomly appeared on my screen on Steam. I don't remember. Anyway, anyone wants to give me Elden Ring? If not, then I guess I'll buy it then. But I'm not happy about it, okay? Hearthstone. Yeah, I don't wanna. I got Red Dead Redemption 2 on Steam for $1, I think. Have I played the horror game Visage? I don't think I did, but I think I saw it and it looked boring. You have Demon Souls isn't? Or what? And you never played Red Dead Redemption 2? I played Red Dead Redemption. I don't know. I guess I can play either Demon Souls or Red Dead is Masterpiece. I know, but it's a very long game on stream. Valheim. That game was unfinished, right? Call of Juarez better than Red Dead? What are you talking about? Bro, that is the craziest take in the world. That is the most... You're wrong. You're just factually wrong, and you're upsetting me right now. Isn't Call of Juarez some bullshit Ubisoft trash fucking game? Didn't some guy offer a huge cash prize? Yeah. The co-founder of the bank that I use offered 20 million hryvnias, which is $500,000, if you reach with a drone the Kremlin on May 9th on their celebration. Witcher 3 with hardcore combat rebalance mods. We played Witcher 3. We just, again, it's a very, very long game, and I don't think that stream will have enough attention span, you know? At least in like Elden Ring, it's like just difficult at all times, and you know, Dark Souls games are perfect games for stream. Dark Souls and Fallout, I think. Victoria is a spreadsheet simulator. What, bro? I do that. I play that game on my job. I'm good with it. Ever played Sea of Thieves? Nope, never wanted to. Bro, stop. You all fucking, you never listen to me. What the fuck? I'm not playing a game that requires you 1,000 hours to play. Okay? I ain't doing that. Hey, Thompson, have you played this game that literally you have to spend years to master? Like, no, that's the problem. I ain't gonna. I would play Diablo 4, but it's not coming out for several months. Just play Dwarf Fortress for 20 years. Diablo 4 and Starfield? Yeah, we're definitely gonna play those when them games come out, right? When them will come out, I will then play them. I played all the BioShocks on stream already. Well, you guys all missed it, so I could pretend that I'm doing it for the first time, but what fun is there? I think Elden Ring is a good contender. Elden Ring and man, I would love to play that routine game. That was cool with the robots. Seems like a lot like Alien Isolation. Plague Tales. I played the first one. It was a pretty shit game, but the second one I haven't played. I almost feel like it's not worth the money. Oh my god, bro, the game Plague Tale Requiem costs the same amount as Elden Ring. Are you fucking smoking crack? Unreal. We played Hellblade. Where's the second one coming out? The Plague was boring? Yeah, it was boring. Is the second one just as boring, or is it? I remember that game was announced and everyone was like, oh. Why? It's very much like part one. Okay. Play the Thing PC port? That's a thing? Okay, I bought Elden Ring. Nobody wanted to gift me the game. I'm not happy about it, okay? I'm just telling you that I'm not happy about it. But when we're gonna play the game, I ain't doing like that dumb shit, okay? I'm not making my life harder. I'm just gonna play it in the most optimal way possible, okay? I ain't fucking killing the first boss for 5 hours, all right? Randomizer. Your purchase could not be completed because it looks like you already own the games you're already trying to buy. What? Oh, it's some bug. Oh, because I went back to the same page. Never mind. I went back to the same page with the Elden Ring, you know? Well, they charged me more money, actually, than it was on the price. Yikes. That's okay. That's all right. VPN? No. It's Ukraine. We get lower prices, but whatever. Who cares? Just play for 2 hours and it'll be fine. It's funny. Guys, I'm about to post a super cool OCD post on my Patreon. So what I did is I purchased... So Adidas had a clearance sale and they were selling underwear. And I was like, I want some underwear. So I bought 8 packs, 3 underwear each. And I posted them today on my Patreon. But I have this thing. I have this like container with 28 sections. And you know what? I'm sorry, with 24 sections. And you know what's 8 by 3? It's 24. So I bought exactly the amount of underwear that fits in all the containers. And I have a video where I like fold and fit them in there. You don't want to miss that. I'm gonna post it on Patreon. It's this is the content you all deserve, but you're not getting. True, true, and real. No, I mean, true, Did I disconnect myself from computer? Was that game where you unpack things? Bro, that wasn't a game. That was... You got divorced. Divorced? You got... Bro, I can't even say a joke, bro. When I even have... Bro, my jokes are all shitty, but even if I have something resembling a joke, I can't even say it properly. So bad. Why you all watch this shit, dude? You all fucking crazy. Game of Thrones? Who comes up with these names? Are these even funny?
Bulk season is coming.
Game of Thrones.
I will build my muscles
Bro, actually she has more clothes than in the show.
with sweat and iron.
One more, one more, one more.
One more. That's funny. Dude, I actually cried. That fucking, you know what I'm talking about? Hold the door. Man, I cried, dude. It was crazy moment.
The things I do for protein.
I sentence you to lift.
Why does have boobs but look like
know
men in
nothing
the arms
transphobic.
that one woman? Are you being transphobic? What is this?
Come in the name of peace. Come in the name of peace.
I love him. He's the best president. I voted for him. I love this guy. You better come, dude. You ain't got no other option here. Okay, let's finish up with my favorite TikToks that I liked. I hope that I liked anything at all. Did I even have fucking time to look at TikToks? True! Look at this! Ain't that the truth, right? Bro, apparently some of the cases that I sold on Marketplace for 3 cents 5 years ago are like now like a couple of dozen of bucks. I done fucked up.
Donnie, no.
Oh, we saw this. We saw this one. Okay, that
Donnie,
was
no.
that was my TikToks that I liked. It was a one TikTok. Listen, I have so much fucking Counter-Strike in my feed. I don't even know why. What is this? Celebrate Mother's Day? What? I'm not a mother. Oh, because the moms that I fuck. That's why. They're like, bro, we know you're not a mother, but you know many mothers, you know? You celebrate with them the best way you know. Anyway, guys, thank you for being on the stream. I hope you enjoyed, okay? I see you all motherfuckers tomorrow. As always, stream every day. No, Dragon Dogma 2 is not out. Stream every day. Join. Don't miss the counterattack. We're gonna be the first ones to report on everything that's coming in, okay? Ain't no other streamer on this fucking platform is a Ukrainian who translates the Ukrainian news to English, okay? And if they are, it's Russian propaganda. See you tomorrow. Bye. Leave. Support the stream now.